Hey, Boy Manning here with Red Sox coverage on CLNS Media for Red Sox Clubhouse. Red Sox lose this one 6-3. Not as close as that final score appears. They put up 2 runs in the bottom of the ninth after mostly struggling to put anyone on base through the early stages of this game. Just 3 hits through the first 6 innings against Orioles starter Trevor Rogers, who mowed them down despite a large amount of righties in the lineup tonight. Red Sox were able to match up the way they wanted to, even putting Romy Gonzalez clean up here. But they couldn't get anything against them. Striking out left and right. Roman Anthony even ineffective for most of this one. Trevor Story able to pull them within 4-1 midway through the game. And then that late rally, not enough. Despite a solid start by Dustin May here. Put a ton of Orioles on base. 7 through the first handful of innings here. Only 2 scored against him before he stepped out of this game after 5 real solid innings. Worked around traffic, able to get key outs. Gave up a big bomb to Gunnar Henderson that ended up doing him in this one. But he was mostly effective and able to keep Boston within striking distance before their bullpen ends up giving 4 runs, including 2 in the ninth off Jordan Hicks. So big picture here, is this one hugely concerning? Obviously, the pitching's been there for Boston for a lot of this season. May in his 3rd start showed well. Said he wasn't in control early, and that was concerning to hear, but able to work his way back into this game, which makes you feel a little better about some of the command issues he mentioned after this game. Cora called Rogers one of the best pitchers in baseball, so maybe going up against a difficult arm ends up being an abnormal night for this offense, but injuries, absences in this one make me at least slightly concerned in what's going to shape up to be an important week standings-wise for the Red Sox. They didn't get hit hard tonight. Guardians, Blue Jays, all those teams in the mix with them. Yankees off, and the Mariners lost tonight. No ground lost in the playoff push here. But between this and that blown opportunity on Sunday where you just had to have that game, whether you think Aroldis Chapman should have been in it or not, they don't pick up games over the last 2 here in what now is a 2-game losing streak for the Sox going into a series finale against Baltimore and a homestand finale against the Orioles here. You should have been picking up games these last 2 nights here, and 2 blown opportunities to do so, and what's probably going to be only a handful of nights left to do that. Now, that Yankees series coming up later this week in New York is going to be a golden opportunity for the Sox to solidify themselves. So that still lies ahead. Is Wilyer Abreu going to be ready for that? No IL for him yet with the hamstring that he suffered on Sunday, but expected to miss tonight, tomorrow against Baltimore as we record this. And Cora didn't rule out an IL stint for Abreu. Rob Refsnyder does go on the IL with an oblique, so that's another bat that Boston won't have here. They do pick up Nathaniel Lowe, though, from the Nationals, who got DFA'd by them, and ends up drawing a walk as part of that 9th inning rally attempt here once the Orioles finally put in a righty. But he's going to be a specialist against righties, it appears, platooning with Toro, who's still here for now, wasn't able to do much tonight. Romy Gonzalez, who struggled even against the lefty. So they're still platooning left, right, trying to do this matchup thing here. But it didn't work in this one against a dominant Orioles starter, as well as some good relief outings for them up until the 9th. So Sox lose this one. Big picture, not super concerning. But Abreu's injury is. Refsnyder, they're just trying to get him some time off, it appears here. But they could use him going into a critical week, and they will not have him against the Yankees, as well as a road trip down to Baltimore to see this Orioles team again here. It's crunch time for the Red Sox. Every game matters, and they've dropped a couple of tough ones here at Fenway Park over the last few days. I'm Bobby Manning. Subscribe for more content here on Red Sox Clubhouse. The Celtics were here, a handful of Celtics players, Hugo Gonzalez, Luka Garza, a number of the rookies, including RJ Lewis joining the team. So we have highlights of their batting practice. They didn't have too much luck either here. It was good to see them as well as Joe Mazzulla at Fenway Park before this one. They took in the game about 6 members of the Celtics roster, Mazzulla and several assistants. So you can go check that out on our Celtics All Access channel. But for now, Red Sox lose 6-3 to the Orioles here on Monday night. I'm Bobby Manning. We'll have more coverage of the Red Sox playoff push here on CLNS Media.